Are we about to get a UI inventory update for Minecraft Bedrock Edition? And is this a hint to the 1.20 update? Last night, the official Minecraft Twitter account posted this, saying, "We are looking for your feedback. Take the user interface survey below to help our team improve menus in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Survey closes September 8th. That is just in a couple of days' time. So if you do want to give your feedback, I will leave the link down below. We are going to take this survey together. Before we do go over that information, remember earlier on this year, the developers started rolling out the new UI for the Create New World screen. And I want your opinions on this down below in the comments section. Do you think this is a good UI? Do you think the developers are going in the right direction? Or are you not happy with it? Does it still need to be changed and worked on? Now, I know not all of you have access to this. Some of you might not have ever seen this before, but this is what your menus now look like for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now, one of the changes I don't like here is on experiments, when you used to enable these, there used to be like a pop sound. They got rid of it. I really thought it was a good addition. Now, what I do like about this is these icons are a lot easier. But I don't like the behaviors pack section, and I don't like the resource pack section. There's just so much going on. I think the previous one was a lot easier to work with. And I can go back here, and I can go to a world that I was working on, and I can mess around the behaviors pack. Like, these were so much easier to mess around with. These were so much cleaner. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% happy with the Create New World screen, and I would still like to see changes. Typically to do with the resource pack and the behaviors pack. But what I do like about this is that when you're not using cheats, it's all grayed out to say that it's not active. But when you do enable this, then you start seeing the colors, such as the greens and the white text. Before I leave any feedback, I just got to familiarize myself with the Bedrock Edition UI. Now, I come from Minecraft Console Edition, and from day one of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, I've not liked the UI, so I'm happy that they're going to be doing some changes to this. Wouldn't be expecting it this year, highly likely going to be next year. So again, it's important to understand what you don't like about it before you leave any feedback. One of the things I absolutely hate about this is these pluses. These pluses and these minuses. Now, I know it's not a big deal, but they're just not attractive to look at. When you compare the Bedrock Edition UI to the Java version is so clean, it's so smooth. I feel that the Bedrock Edition UI is quite messy. Now, I play with classic crafting. A lot of you will play on iOS and Android, and I understand from the developer's perspective that they have to cater for all platforms. They've got to cater for keyboard and mouse and controller and mobile controls. Like many of you, I transitioned from Minecraft Console Edition to the Bedrock version. Just a little bit of nostalgia for you guys here. Now, the UI for Minecraft Console Edition was absolutely perfect. Don't think I ever complained about it. That being said, and me being real here, I don't think the Console Edition UI would work for Minecraft Bedrock Edition because, again, we have to cater for so many different platforms, keyboard and mouse, controller, touch, etc. I know what you're thinking. Just add the Minecraft Java UI to Bedrock Edition. But do you really think this would work for keyboard and mouse? Probably, yeah. But would it work for controller? And more importantly, would it work for mobile users? I am a huge fan of the Minecraft Java UI. So if they did introduce it, I do play a lot of keyboard and mouse. But again, how would this work on touch and on controller? Alright, let's not waste any more time. There was a few decent comments on this post. Somebody said, how about this one? This is the very old Minecraft Pocket Edition UI. Again, a big trip down memory lane. And somebody did go ahead and post the Console Edition UI. It was quite popular. And then further down, someone was like, get the question mark button out of here. I literally just realized that on the main picture has a question mark. There's a question mark on the Bedrock UI. Here is the survey. It says, welcome to the Minecraft Player Satisfaction Survey, and thank you for your interest in providing feedback. Your opinions are very valuable to us, and they help improve gaming experiences for everyone. Please note, to participate in this survey, you must be 18 years old. Mobile users, please try both landscape and portrait orientations while going through the survey for best viewing ability. Please read questions and select answers carefully, as you will not always have the option to go back and change your answer. If you have any more questions, we are happy to help. Contact us, blah, 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 blah. The next page is just about data and opting in or opting out. I've opted in, don't mind giving feedback. Yes, I'm older than 18. Yes, I do play Minecraft. It says, which form of Minecraft do you play? I am going to select Bedrock Edition here, because I think this is all about Bedrock Edition. The next one, it says, while filling out the survey, please answer the questions as honestly as you can. Please do not use browser back button, blah, 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 blah. Which of the following devices do you play Minecraft on? I play on this, I play on Xbox, I play on iOS and Android, and I think that's probably the best one. I do have it on Switch, but I don't typically play it on Switch. How often do you play Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Daily, a couple of times a year, multiple times during a day. How do you like to play Minecraft? Typically, I'm a survival player or servers. In fact, using add-ons. I'm not really much of a creative player or realms anymore. What type of controllers do you use? Keyboard and mouse controller, touch. I'm going to say keyboard and mouse. I use a lot of keyboard and mouse these days. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following devices do you play Minecraft on most? So, I play it mostly on PC. What do you like the most about Minecraft? This is not necessarily a UI question. Let's just quickly fill this out. Here is my answer. What do you like most about Minecraft? I just said, I love the creative freedom Minecraft gives me. I love to put my thoughts into a build and survive with friends along the way. What do I dislike about Minecraft? I said, I dislike how confusing the UI and inventory management can be. Yes, I play a lot of keyboard and mouse, but I also play on controller/touch. And accessing everything can be quite tricky. I find myself spending way too much time in the menus rather than doing the task at hand, which is basically what I said. I feel like there's a lot going on with the UI, and it's quite confusing, especially on controller and touch. Next up, HUD. Note, in the next 3 questions, HUD refers to the on-screen elements that display status information. The HUDs do differ between the different platforms, so please keep that in mind. For example, the image below is the HUD for survival mode on PC. The image below is the HUD for survival mode on mobile. For the next set of questions, please respond based on the platform/device that you play Minecraft often on. It says, what do you think of the HUD? I think the mobile version, which I do play quite a lot of, is outdated. It's outdated. So for me, I'm gonna click a 2. And I'm going to say, how difficult is it to understand information on the HUD? I'm going to say, it's easy to understand, but it's outdated. How easy is it to interact with the hotbar, such as rearranging or adding/removing items? I think that is a mess, and I'm clicking a number 2 for that. Is there anything you would change about the HUD for Minecraft? I said the mobile controls are incredibly outdated. They have not evolved or adapted in several years. The lack of button choices makes it difficult. Again, I know it's talking about the visual appearance. I think the appearance of it is also quite outdated. Focusing on game controls. Note, for the next 2 questions, controller layout refers to the buttons and inputs used during gameplay. For the next set of questions, please respond based on the platform/device you use more often to play Minecraft. How satisfied were you with the control layout? I'm going to say 2. To ensure data quality, please select 2 for this question. So we're going to do this one. How did it feel to move your character? Keyboard and mouse, it's very, very easy, I'm going to say. If it was a touch question, it would be very bad. It is very, very difficult, I think, especially trying to change perspective. Is there anything you would change about the controls? Again, this kind of refers to what I said in the previous section, so maybe I've misunderstood this one, but I am going to copy this, and I am going to put the exact same thing that I put in the previous one. Chat and command window. The image below is the chat and commands window from Minecraft. Do you use commands? Yes, I do use commands. What do you think of the chat and command window? I'm going to give it a 4. It's not difficult to understand. I think it's very easy to use. How difficult is it to use chat and command window? It's not. No, it's the same. It's 4. It's actually not difficult at all. Is there anything you would change about the chat and command window in Minecraft? I'm not sure there's anything I would change specifically when it comes to the commands window. Let's move on to next. Inventory. The following questions ask about the inventory and crafting menus. The first one, how difficult is it to use the inventory screen? I'm going to say 2. And now we're going to fill this out. What is difficult about using the inventory? The Bedrock UI is quite confusing. Although we have a search option, finding certain things can be quite difficult at times. Again, I'm here to support the touch and controller players as well. What is difficult about using the inventory? I said the Bedrock UI is quite confusing. Although we have a search option, finding certain things can be quite difficult at times for controller/touch users. I'm here to support you. Below it, it says, how difficult is it to find particular item in the inventory? Hard. I think it's hard unless you use the search option. How difficult is it to move items around the inventory? I'm going to say 2. Is there anything you would change about the inventory screen in Minecraft? Yes. But I don't typically know how I would say this. I guess the best way to say this is make life easier to find items without having to search. I spend far too much time in the inventory rather than playing the game. Full stop. Crafting table. The following questions are about the crafting table interface. Please respond based on the platform and input method you use most. What do you think of the crafting system / crafting table? I think the crafting table is... I don't like it. I don't dislike it. I'm used to it. It's probably the best way to say it. How easy is it to understand the crafting table? It's a crafting system. I'm going to say, again, I don't really have a problem with this, but I think over the years, that's just because I've accepted it and understood how it works. Same is also said about the furnace. I think the furnace one is I'm very satisfied. It's very easy to use. How easy is it to understand the furnace? It's very easy to understand. Are there any UI screens or menus you would change in Minecraft? What I said earlier on in this video is I'm not a big fan of the new behaviors pack and resource pack menus. So I just wrote this here, gonna copy it and put it inside of there. And that's the feedback I have. Demographics. We are asking the following questions so we can better understand our players and their gaming experiences. Your responses will help us to understand the features our players most want and need in their products, and to continue improving the products we create. Responses will be treated confidentially, and you can choose to not answer any questions by selecting the prefer not to answer response. Well, I'm 29 in the final year of my 20s. I am a male. And then again, I am here in the UK. I don't mind sharing this information. And I do have color blindness. Low vision or blind, hard hearing. None of these I don't think apply to me other than having colorblind. And I don't even know if Minecraft has colorblind assist, which is very strange in modern gaming. And that is my feedback. You guys can now go and do it for yourself if you're 18, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's important to leave your feedback, and it's important that these changes do get introduced to the game. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, looks like some kind of inventory update will be coming at some point.